Velina. Aloha mai kai kākou. Mahalo ka noho pū ana o kākou. No keia haʻawina ʻŌlelo Hawaiʻi, ka haʻawina e hiku a kākou. Nui ka hana, ma keia haʻawina no leila e komokoke aku kākou I ka hana. Eia nā pahu hopu o keia haʻawina. O ka mua, we want to ʻaʻo I ʻelua ʻami. We want to learn 2 ʻami, I and ma. We'll get into those. O ka lua, we want to hoʻakaka I ke kino o me ke kino a. Yeah, we want to clarify further the kino o, kino a situation. Okay, kolu, hoʻomaʻamaʻa I ka Pepeke ʻaike he. Continue to practice our Pepeke ʻaike he sentence pattern. O ka ha, hoʻomaʻamaʻa I nā hua ʻōlelo no ka lole, ka ʻohana, me ke kino. Okay, so we're going to incorporate words from all 3 of our vocab lists so far. Ma keia haʻawina for lole, for clothing, ʻohana, and our body parts. Yeah. No leila, e hoʻomaka kākou. Now, ʻami. Okay, so what are the function of ʻami? Well, ʻami are what precede an ʻoa or a kaʻimeme sequence. Okay, ʻami are what precede an ʻoa or a kaʻimeme sequence. Just like kaʻi, ʻami can only be used one at a time. Okay, so you wouldn't have a double kaʻi and you would not have a double ʻami. So they are ʻami are what precede a ʻoa or a kaʻimeme sequence and can only be used one at a time. So now just to clarify that first statement, right, the fact that it can be used only before, or that it's used before an ʻoa or a kaʻimeme sequence. Let's clarify what an ʻoa is, right? ʻoa are what that is the term for names so far, yeah. And we have actually seen an ʻami in front of ʻoa prior to this, yeah, with the usage of the okina o. Okay, the okina o can be referred to as a ʻami piko o, or you can refer to it as an okina o. You can refer to it as a pink highlighter. You can refer to it whatever you want, yeah, whatever helps you. But this is what it is, right? This is the function that it plays. It's going to play the same kind of function that we're going to see with the I and the ma coming up. And so this is an example of us seeing an ʻami in front of ʻoa already, even though we haven't talked about it, right? He makua kane o kavika, right? He makua kane o kavika. Kavika is a makua kane, right? Because kavika is a ʻoa, it's preceded by an okina o, not a kaʻi, yeah. Oau o keola. Ovau o keola. I am keola. Keola is au. Yeah, au is keola. Keola, being an ʻoa, being a name, has an okina o in front of it. Yeah, so we've seen this already in both of our sentence patterns we've gone over so far. Okay, now the kaʻimeme sequence, right? The kaʻi that we know of so far are ko'u and ka'u, kou and kau, kona and kana, ka and ke, and keia, kela, and kena. Right, those are the kaʻi that we know so far, and these kaʻi, right, precede a memea. And the memea are kikino, and painu, and a'ano. Right, kikino, nouns, painu, verbs, a'ano, stative verbs. But so far we've only been using kikino, nouns. Right, namahele o kikino, ohana, and then kalole, right? We haven't been looking at the painu or a'ano words yet. Okay, and so examples of these, right? Ko'u makua hine, yeah. Ko'u, ka'i, makua hine, memea. Yeah, that's a ka'i memea sequence. Ko'u makua hine, my mom. And then keia maka. keia maka. Keia ka'i maka me mea, right? Keia maka ka'i me mea sequence. Yeah, keia maka, this I. Okay, so now we have ma. Right? Ma is the first ʻami we're talking about, and ma carries the meaning, the idea of in, on, at, under, or by. And that's ma. Ma carries that meaning. As does I. Same thing for now. We'll see that there's different functions, more functions to I later. But for now, I and ma are pretty much interchangeable. They mean the same thing. In, on, at, under, by. In, on, at, under, by. Okay? And so again, right, these would precede a ka'i me mea sequence, and they can connect two ka'i me mea sequences. Right? So we have keia kama'a, and ko'u vāwai. Ko'u vāwai. Okay, no leila e ho'opili mai. Keia kama'a ma ko'u vāwai. Okay? This shoe ma my foot. Yeah, this shoe on my foot. Keia kama'a ma ko'u vāwai. Okay, now we have kena kama'a and kou vāwai. Kena kama'a ma kou vāwai. E ho'opili mai. Kena kama'a ma kou vāwai. Kena kama'a, that shoe close to you, the person that I'm talking to, right? And kou vāwai, your foot. That shoe on your foot. Kena kama'a ma kou vāwai. Alela, ka mea hope ma ke au. Kela kama'a ma kona vāwai. E ho'opili mai. Kela kama'a ma kona vāwai. Kela kama'a, that shoe. Kona vāwai, his or her foot. That shoe on his or her foot. And we can see the perspective of keia and kena and kela here as well. Yeah. Keia kama'a, this shoe on ko'u vāwai, my foot, right? Makes sense. Kena kama'a, okay, now kena kama'a, now it's close to someone I'm talking to. Okay, gotta be your shoe, right? Or your foot. So that shoe close to you on your foot, right? And in kela kama'a, okay, it's not close to me, it's not close to you. So hard would be your foot, definitely not mine, right? So kela kama'a ma kona vāwai, that shoe on his or her foot. Okay, so you can kind of see the perspective of the keia, kena, and kela again, continuing on from our other haʻawina. Okay, now we're also seeing kino o and kino a used here, or kino o here actually, right? Ko'u, kou, kona for vāwai. Okay, and we've talked about kino o and kino a, but only as it related to relationships and generations so far. So now let's take another look at it. Okay, and so we would basically, in order to determine if vāwai was kino o or kino a, ask and answer the question: is the possessor connected to the item in a way that the connection is determined by forces outside the possessor? Right? Does someone other than the possessor, the person, the focus, right? Does someone other than that person determine this connection? If the answer to that is yes, then words like our kupuna, our makua, our siblings and our cousins, right? Our name, our body parts, things that come from our body, that is kino o. Yeah, we saw that with, again, already with our ancestors, parents, siblings, cousins in the relationship generation thing, right? Between kino o and kino a. But that falls under this kind of larger question of, right, is that connection determined by someone other than me? right? If I'm the focus, is that connection determined by someone other than me? I, right? I did not determine my kupuna, my parents, my siblings, and my cousins, no matter how much I love all of these people, right? Not my name, and my body is my body. So, Kino o, keia mau mea pau, okay? And so therefore, vavai, right, as a part of our kino, is kino o. Ko'u vavai, ko vavai, kona vavai, not ka'u vavai, kau vavai, kana vavai. Okay, for now. Kino o. Okay. Now we're gonna use kou pāpale ma ko'u po'o. Okay, so now we have two usages of kino o. Kou pāpale, ko'u po'o. Okay, ko'u po'o. Po'o, body part. We just talked about that with vavai. Okay, kino o. Clear. Pāpale. Okay, now what's the deal here? So again, we ask and determine a question. Does the possessor own the thing for the purpose of wearing it? Or primarily to be situated in, on, under, behind, of, or in front of it? If the answer is yes, I, then that is a kino o. Right? So things like clothing, right? Owned for the primary purpose of wearing it. Kino o. Ornaments, wearing it. Shelter, right? To be in, under, right? Buildings, time, land, modes of transportation, right? These types of things are kino o, right? Because we would have those things primarily for the purpose of wearing it, or to be situated in, on, under, behind, or in front of it. Okay? So papale, as a clothing and ornament, right? Something that we would be situated maybe under, right? Or in, if you wanted to a little bit, right? Kou papale. Yeah, so kou papale ma ko'u po'o, papale being a kino o. Kou papale ma ko'u po'o. E ho'opili mai. Kou papale ma ko'u po'o. Okay, so kou papale, your papale. Ko'u po'o, my po'o. Your hat on my head. And your hat on my head. Okay, now ko'u papale ma kona po'o. E ho'opili mai. Ko'u papale ma kona po'o. Ko'u papale ma kona po'o would be my hat on his or her head. Alaila kona papale ma kou po'o. E ho'opili mai. Kona papale ma kou po'o. His or her hat on your head. Yeah? His or her hat on your head. Okay, so you can see how we're just taking these simple kou papale, ko'u po'o, and with the ʻami, we can turn it into this phrase. Yeah? Your hat on my head, my hat on his or her head, his or her hat on your head, right? With the use of this ma, which again is the same for now as I. Okay, so now let's take that and put it in a Pepeke ʻaike he, in a full sentence. Okay, so one that we were doing last week is something like he kama akeia, right? He kama, or in our last haʻawina, he kama akeia. And so what would that be, maka ʻŌlelo haole? Ai, this is a shoe. Okay? And then we had something like he kalipa kela. E ho'opili mai, he kalipa kela. It's a slipper. We have he kakini kena. Ho'opili mai, he kakini kena. That is a sock. And that is close to you, the person I'm talking to. Right? Kena. Okay, so that's what we were working with prior to this. Now we can take that and use the ʻami kaʻimemea sequence to make it a little bit more informative. Okay, so he kama'a keia ma ko'u wāwae. Right? So we already got he kama'a keia. It's right here. He kama'a keia. This is a shoe. Okay, ma ko'u wāwae. On whose wāwae? Ma ko'u wāwae. My wāwae. This is a shoe on my foot. Yeah, this is a shoe on my foot. Okay. Now we can take he kalipa kela and lengthen it. He kalipa kela ma kona wāwae. He kalipa kela ma kona wāwae. Right, okay, so that's a slipper. And where is this slipper? Ma kona wāwae. That is a slipper on his foot. Or it could be that is a slipper on her foot. Okay, and then he kākini kena ma kou wāwae. E ho'opili mai. He kākini kena ma kou wāwae. Right, we got he kākini kena, and now it's ma kou wāwae. That is a sock on your foot. Mekai. Okay, so let's take another simple phrase. He pihi keia. Yeah, he pihi keia. Pihi is button. This is a button. He pihi keia. Ho'opili mai. He huka kela. He huka kela. That is a zipper. Alaila keia. He ili kuapo kena. He ili kuapo kena. Okay, that is a belt. And kena, that, close to you, the person I'm talking to. Okay, so here's our simple Pepeke ʻAike he phrases that we can make a little bit more informative with the use of an ʻami and a ka'imemea sequence. Right. He pihi keia ma ko'u lole wāwae. He pihi keia ma ko'u lole wāwae. This is the button ma ko'u lole wāwae on my shorts. Ho'opili mai. He huka kela ma kona lole wāwae. He huka kela ma kona lole wāwae. Okay, that's a zipper on her shorts. That is a zipper on his shorts. He huka kela ma kona lole wāwae. He ili kuapo kena ma kou ki kala. E ho'opili mai. He ili kuapo kena ma kou ki kala. He ili kuapo kena ma kou ki kala. Okay, that's a belt ma kou ki kala. Right, that is a belt on your waist. Okay, mai kai. One more set. Yeah. Hela woho keia. Hela woho keia. This is hair. This is right. The A is falling out in the English. Yeah. This is hair. Hela woho keia. He miki au kela. He miki au kela. Yeah. That's a fingernail. Alela he ʻalelo kena. He ʻalelo kena. That close to you is a tongue. Okay? So we have he lauoho keia, he miki au kela, and he ʻalelo kena. Okay, so 3 simple sentences, and we're gonna slip in an ʻami and what follows it. Okay, he lauoho keia ma ko'u po'o. E ho'opili mai. He lauoho keia ma ko'u po'o. He lauoho keia ma ko'u po'o. Right, this is hair ma ko'u po'o. On my head. He lauoho keia ma ko'u po'o. Okay, e ho'opili mai. He miki au ke la ma kona mana mana lima. He miki au ke la ma kona mana mana lima. Okay, so again we got the first half. We got ma. Kona mana mana lima. Yeah, finger. He miki au ke la ma kona mana mana lima. That's a fingernail on her finger. Yep, believe it or not. Yeah. Alaila, he ʻalelo ke nā ma kou waha. E ho'opili mai. He ʻalelo ke nā ma kou waha. Right? That is a tongue ma kou waha. In your mouth. That is a tongue in your mouth. He ʻalelo ke nā ma kou waha. Okay, so now we can take these same statements that we were just using and turn them into questions. When speaking, simply by just changing our tone, and then in writing, even more simply, by replacing a period with a question mark. Like this, right? Previously, we had a period and we were saying, He lauoho keia. But now I'm not sure. So I want to ask, is this, is this hair? He lauoho keia. He lauoho keia. Is this hair? And then we would answer using that same exact thing. He lauoho. Right? Can, most likely, right? If it's the person's pointing to themselves. Right? We get, he lauoho can, right? Same thing, just different person talking, so that keia, kena, kela situation comes into play. Right? He miki au kela. He miki au kela. Yeah, is that the kind? Is that a fingernail? He miki au kela. E ho'opili mai. He ʻalelo kena. He ʻalelo kena. And then of course we could, is that a tongue? Right? He ʻalelo keia. Right, so our statement and our question is the same thing basically. Perspective changes depending on who's talking and who's being, spoken to. And so that's where that keia, kela, kena, maka'alanis comes in. But other than that, the formula is the same, right? It's just saying it as something that's factual or asking it, right? Saying it as a question. Yeah. And now, because this is essentially, a yes or no question, he lauoho keia, and you could stop right there, right? For us, because we're practicing, we'd like to say, he lauoho kena. But essentially, it's a, is this or is this not a something, right? Yes or no. So, because it's that kind of question in Hawaiian, right, as you notice what I've been saying, he lauoho keia, right? Is this hair? He lauoho keia. Is this hair? That's kind of how we want to ask the question sometimes right, is with that English going up at the end. But in Hawaiian, in a yes or no question, right, we go down. He lauoho keia. He lauoho keia. And in English, we could naturally and no problem just go, right, is this hair? But a'ale maka Hawaiʻi. Okay? He lauoho keia. He miki au kela. He ʻalelo kena. Okay? And then the same thing goes for the longer question, right? He lauoho keia ma koʻu poʻo. He lauoho keia ma koʻu poʻo. Is this hair on my head? He lauoho kela. He lauoho kena ma koʻu poʻo. He lauoho keia ma koʻu poʻo. He lauoho kena ma koʻu poʻo. Okay, and then our next one, e hoʻopili mai. He miki au ke la ma kona mana mana lima. He miki au ke la ma kona mana mana lima. Is that a fingernail on her finger? Ai. He miki au ke la ma kona mana mana lima. He miki au ke la ma kona mana mana lima. Okay, and the last one, e hoʻopili mai. He ʻalelo kena ma kou waha. He ʻalelo kena ma kou waha. Right? Not sure why we'd be asking that question, but that's the word we're using. Yeah. Ai, he ʻalelo keia ma kou waha. That time talking to you. Yeah. He ʻalelo keia ma kou waha. Okay? So, basically, if we can say the statement, we can ask the question. Right? We just gotta, again, in writing, it's super simple. Period to a question mark. Maka ʻŌlelo, right? We need to have that, we have to carry that question-like tone in our ʻŌlelo, right? In speaking. Right? He lauoho keia. Okay, statement. Yeah. He lauoho keia. Oh, question. Okay. So, oia wale no. Oia I hola ka haʻawina o keia pule. Mahalo nui ka noho pūʻana o kākou. A hiki ke kai haʻawina aku. A hui hou kākou. Aloha.